What it do? What it do? It's your boy Jay Rizzle, favorite YouTuber. Hey man, we back in this thing. We back with another banger. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video. Y'all support the channel. I need y'all. Y'all, let's do the damn thing, man. We on the road to 10K subscribers, man. Help me get to 10K. Let's do it.
Marie Alvarez. On April 23rd, 2025, Boca Raton police responded to a Hollister clothing store in reference to an employee caught in a scheme to steal merchandise. Officers learned loss prevention has conducted an investigation after receiving an anonymous tip on their ethics hotline. The investigation finds that Marie has taken at least 55 different items of clothing by hiding items in her water bottle and wearing items out of the store.
Hiding items in a water bottle? Wow, she created this scheme. In a water bottle. How'd she do that? What the fuck? Well, I tell you, they create new ways to steal shit, boy.
Hello. All right. So, big picture. We have, this is Marie. She has taken some merchandise over like the past year, I would say. And we've got that merchandise here. She was nice enough to bring it back to us today. She never more.
This whole pile?
Yes, sir. So it's 26 items valued at $750.70 before tax. However, it is under in each separate occasion. She never took this all. Like, this is over an extended period of time. So if you guys wanted to go about it for a theft, then you can. I understand the state law, so if you guys need to handle it a different way, I understand as well. She did write us a statement explaining like what happened and like the why she took it, but there is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because we don't have the merch. But
gotcha. And this, you found out all this today, I guess, or
remember, guys, the police protect property.
Okay. Let me just
Property.
read this real quick, and then your
They
name is
protect
Marie.
property.
All right, I will talk to you just in a second.
in the meantime, I'm just gonna have her fill out our company trespass form. So like this is the one I was talking about for 2 years, no coming into the Abercrombie or Hollisters. And just fill this out. Are hereby trespassed from all Abercrombie and Fitch properties, including Abercrombie and Hollister for 2 years. If you agree to that, please just sign.
All right, Marie, go ahead and just stand up for me in the meantime. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs and then just kind of explain to you what's going on, okay?
Pretty chick, though. She don't even look like a strag.
You can have a seat. All right, so I'm going to just read you your Miranda warnings, okay? Because obviously you're not free to go, and I got some questions for you. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand everything that I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. So I see that you've already written out a statement. Is that statement accurate, what you provided to your manager over here?
Yes.
Okay. That was a lot of stuff on that list. Did you like keep a log of everything, like when you were stealing it, or?
No.
Watch this brilliant start telling on herself.
Because that's like a
Start
big list of
self-snitching.
items. I know some of which like you
Self-incriminating
didn't return, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like it's actually
Self-incrimination.
Remember everything what it was because it's like completely itemized. So,
I mean, before I wrote that down, we like talked about it for a bit. I've been working here for like a year and a half at this point.
okay. So last year around like December time is when you started.
Well, I guess technically 2 years ago in 2023.
Okay.
In August or September.
August of 2023. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that when you started stealing things from the store? When was like the
She shut
first
the
thing
fuck
that
up.
you
This girl need to shut the fuck up. I will shut the fuck up. She is digging herself a hole. They're going to arrest her motherfucking ass. Now, the way it looked like it was like she did some shit in the past. I don't know. It seemed like if I'm not mistaken, guys, they caught her doing shit in the past. It was like they caught her today doing it. I don't know how the law. I thought you had to catch them in the act, or I don't know, like with clothes. Is that really a paper trail? Because it ain't like she stole money where you see a paper trail of the money that she stole, or whatever. So I don't get it. But y'all gotta shut the fuck up. When the cops, you guys do not answer any questions. You have the Fifth Amendment. It's there to protect you from self-incrimination. They're going to use this body cam on her to prosecute her in court. The prosecutor's going to use this shit. Y'all got to know y'all rights, bro. Shut the fuck up. How you going to be on the wrong side of the law and don't understand the law? It baffles me. It's fucking mind-blowing.
Small, like tank top. And I think it was like 2 months into me being hired here.
Okay. And it says that when you were stealing stuff, you would use like a water bottle or something?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I have a thermal water bottle, so you can't see through it. So I'll just like put stuff in there.
You would put it in the water bottle. How big is the water bottle?
It's like a 24-ounce Hydro Flask. Like it's kind of thin.
Okay, and each time, was it always that with that, or were there other methods in how you do things?
That, or just wearing stuff under my clothes.
Okay. Approximately, do you know how many items that you've stolen in the store?
50-something.
Okay, and in total value, could you estimate how much that was?
We estimated it out to about 1,500, I think.
This is Lisa Pretty, bro.
But
Pregnant
today you
girl out here doing
returned,
gangster shit. Robbing, stealing.
do you know how many things that you
Thieving.
returned today?
Yeah, about
Terrible.
$700-something worth of stuff, but
Mhm.
$400-something worth
Stealing
of nothing,
people's
and,
shit.
Resell again.
Got a
Okay.
job and you steal.
Well, why
This
wouldn't they
is
be able to
pathetic.
resell the other stuff?
Pathetic.
Oh, okay.
This is just
I
trifling,
understand.
man. This is disgusting.
Okay.
Diabolical, bro.
Just kind of going through your
Despicable behavior.
statement
This
here.
is just despicable. I don't get it. Right?
So items like black leggings, bikini tops, white bikinis, swimwear. Is there any particular reason why you're tipping all these things?
To not have to pay for them. Some things were for friends.
Okay.
Well, okay. Your ass going to jail, buddy. You better take that ride. You're confessing the
The stuff that
crime.
you weren't able to retrieve, why weren't you able to?
I'm here for college, but my hometown is Orlando, so that's it's just at my house.
So the remainder of the items that aren't here today that you returned are like at your house?
Copy South Florida, South Carolina tag.
And how did they find out that you
What a waste of
Foxtrot
credit.
Whiskey 0994,
Tell you, bro, you women be doing
FWF
diabolical
34,
shit, bro. They
blue,
doing some
and
despicable shit.
Okay, so I just came in
Just
and
And what did they
despicable.
tell you today? Loss prevention. What did they talk to you about today? Was this your first time hearing about this, or?
yeah,
Okay, and what did they say to you today?
they just told me to sit down and we started talking about loss prevention and that they know I've been stealing. And that
Lock up, man.
And this
Throw
statement that
away
you
the
wrote
key.
was voluntarily on your own?
I mean, it was guided, but it's all true and
Oh,
I would have said that.
When you say guided, what do you mean?
Like he asked me questions kind of in a template format, like okay, the first thing you want to write is
just
your
need
name.
to shut the
and
fuck
all
up.
So just kind of explaining how the statement goes?
that. Yeah.
Okay, but everything that you wrote done voluntarily, correct?
Peter Apostoli.
Man, her life is falling by the wayside. She about to have a record. Pretty
All
girl,
right,
man. Just a waste of beauty right here.
Do you have anything
She's not
else
an
you want
ugly
to add
chick.
to the statement?
Just doing some street shit.
Or anything that you think is
She
important
look white.
for later on? I know it says in here that you're apologetic and stuff, but unfortunately they do want to prosecute, so we do have to go through that process.
Sorry, don't fix
I'll
everything.
kind of explain to you where we go from here afterwards, but
You're going to jail.
being that it's a little over $700, $750, unfortunately you'll probably have to go take the ride today to jail, okay?
Marie thinks she was caught on surveillance video. However, loss prevention provides the tip information to the officers.
On 324, received an anonymous tip from the ethics hotline that stock associate Maria Viles might be committing murder. merchandise theft. The following are the details from the call. Since March 2024, Marie has been stealing clothes that fit in a water bottle at the Hollister store that is located at this store. Over the last year, Mary has sold around 500. No one at the store knows about this situation. That's all we had.
Okay, is that something I can get a copy of?
You can, if you want this case report that we have right here, you can take it.
So right now I'm just waiting for a female officer to get here because they gotta search you. We're not allowed to. And then I'll walk you out to my car. We'll try and do the paperwork and get you up there as soon as you can. That way you can get out in the morning, okay?
Okay.
You said you're 21?
Yes.
Okay.
You said you're in school? What school?
Florida Atlantic University.
What are you studying?
Talking way too fucking much. I don't give a fuck, bro.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to be a thief.
Or
Sound like me.
or-
You're a criminal.
I'm thinking maybe like
She a criminal now with a record.
domestic.
She got a misdemeanor.
Okay. Look, this ain't the end of the world, all right? So you're being charged.
Ain't the end of the world. But it's a major fuck up right here. Now you have a record. Guys, you don't understand how it is, bro. Now she has this record that's going to follow her the rest of her fucking life. She has that. What is already hard to find a good job without a record. So now you have a record on you. You have a misdemeanor on you. Hopefully it's a misdemeanor and a felony. That's only record forever. It's going to follow you for the rest of your life. Now it's going to be twice as hard for you to find a job. Most jobs are not going to hire you. Now you have to explain yourself in job interviews. Now you got to explain, have you been arrested for a misdemeanor? Now you have to explain this shit. You have a jail number. Your fingerprints is in the jail system now. Now you in the system. Now you got to spend money on lawyer fees, court fees. Now you probably got to pay back restitution to the retribution and shit, retribution or restitution to the goddamn store. So it's just a mess, man. She's just digging herself a big ass hole she can't get out of, bro. She just made the situation worse, and she talking like these cops care about her. Like, cops don't give a fuck about you. They gonna throw your ass in jail and go on to the next one. They gonna throw you in jail like yesterday's trash. Come on, bro. Guys, it ain't never worth stealing, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth being with cuffs, being in the back of a police car and in the cell. It's not worth being in the 6x8 cell, fighting for your freedom. She gonna have to try to get mercy from a judge who's paid to show her no mercy. That prosecutor's gonna show her no mercy, presenting this case to her and putting all this evidence. They're gonna make her seem like she was the worst criminal ever. They're gonna seem like she's been stealing since she's been 5 years old. So, guys, man, be a square, man. Don't break the law. Don't fast money ain't always good money. Stealing clothes? What the This is pitiful, man. This is so despicable. She should be ashamed of herself, man. Shame of herself. Going to college and you stealing. You out here stealing from the store. This is horrible, bro. How you gonna betray these people trust that they, you know what I'm saying? It's, like, it's fucked up. Like, dirty motherfucker.
You go through the whole ordeal. You might be able to get this corrected, depending on what the judge sees, and obviously you're a student and stuff. Just take this as a life lesson learned, right?
Man,
you seem like a great kid.
You better be in
made
the
some bad
correctional.
decisions, and you're in this position now, right? You have nobody else but to blame but yourself, unfortunately.
Man, you done. Shit,
Sometimes when it seems too good to be true, like I'm sure the first few items were like, oh wow, it's easy, right? I kept on going. There's a reason why people get caught. There's a reason why there's police officers. People get caught all the time because it goes on forever. But this is not bad because there's other people that steal more valuable things, and they're probably looking at a little bit longer, sentences and things like that because they do it so often. They get caught so often.
Point just now, guys, saying see, one thing about a thief will have a good ride. Like, man, you get away. People be scamming, stealing thousands before they get caught, 100,000. Eventually they get caught. Some people get away with it for years, but they usually get caught. I mean, you can't get away with breaking the law forever, man. You can't ride high on that horse. You usually get caught. What goes around comes around. I mean, come on. There's no such thing as a perfect crime, though, because you always leave mistakes. You always forget something. There's always details that you're gonna miss. See, the police officers only got to catch you one time. You got to be perfect every time. What is the odds of you not getting caught by this? And if she's stealing like this, she's probably a great liar. Because she seemed like, a trustworthy, honest person, a noble, a person with good character, but she don't. She's a fucking thief. And usually thieves are like that. They seem very trustworthy, very honest, very warm, loving, easygoing. But they'll goddamn steal from it. They conniving. They cutthroat. They out here hitting licks and shit. Doing street shit. Doing gangster shit. She's probably doing it for a boyfriend and shit. That's what I believe. Boyfriend probably told her to do some shit. Hey, you get some extra money. They ain't gonna catch you. You gonna get away with it. Yeah. She's probably doing it for a boyfriend or some shit. Or she probably has a drug habit or some shit. She's probably on coca, molly, whatever the case may be.
And hopefully this ends here. I'm sure your parents are gonna be pissed. And you're 21. You don't have to tell them, but you're getting arrested. You're probably gonna need a lawyer and stuff.
And probably you gonna need a lawyer.
You can tell your parents?
Man, lawyers ain't cheap. Lawyers cost money, guys. Like, you don't understand how expensive it is when you break the law.
Not now, but probably when you get up to county jail, you'll be able to make a phone call. And then depending on how this officer is, you can request a phone call. We don't have to give you a phone call. But again, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get a phone call. Right? You've been cooperative. You're not, this stuff is for yourself.
I used to be a truck
Cop trying to be daddy, be uncle. Man, shut the fuck up. Do your motherfucking job. Man, shut all that damn shit. You're a good kid. You should. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Don't hear that damn bullshit. Bitch, you going to jail. Probably gonna know. Ain't no probably. You will need a lawyer. You will. You gonna have to get a public defender. And if she's stealing, most likely she probably can afford a damn lawyer. But if she's going off to college, maybe her parents got bread, maybe she don't. Maybe she's on student loans or whatever, but it still ain't no excuse to steal. Like, come on, bro. Like, what? You throwing your freedom away for $750 for some damn clothes? Some fabrics? Is that what your freedom worth? Eating jail food, spending the night in jail? Now you got to bond out, pay this money back to them. Now you got a record. Could possibly lose your scholarship. If she's on scholarship, she possibly could lose her scholarship to college. Guys, it ain't worth it, bro. That shit ain't, man. Think about the consequence. Think long and hard before you do some shit, guys. Think about it. Because I'm telling you, bro, just take the time to think about it and roll it over in your head. You be like, bro, this shit ain't worth it. It just ain't, bro. It ain't worth this right here, bro. This girl's going to jail right now with Rick. Her life is going to be changed forever. This is going to be a culture shock. Hopefully it'll be a wake-up call for her to get on the straight and narrow, get away from them no good-ass friends of hers, or change her circle group, her inner circle. But, man, this is a downward spiral right here, man. She's going down the wrong path right now. She is not starting her life out good. And though 21 is very, very young. I'm 28 years old. This is extremely young. However, she's an adult. She's grown. In the court of the law, she's grown now in the law. Shit. So, hey, once you do the time, you know the saying. Gotta do. If you couldn't afford to do the time, you shouldn't have done the crime. But guys, man, these judges ain't trying to show no mercy. These prosecutors ain't showing no mercy. They throwing the book at you. They giving you time. They handing out time like free candy. So I'm a square, man. I'm on the right side of the law. I ain't stealing. It ain't worth it, dog. It ain't motherfucking worth it. Stealing hollister clothes? Definitely ain't worth going to jail, prison for that. Come on, man. All that pretty, she could have been a stripper. Should have started OnlyFans. God damn. You had to do this. Like, this is horrible, bro. Got people touching on you and, you know what I'm saying, groping on you, the cop and shit. I want to go to jail. Cuffs behind my back, tight ass cuffs on, riding that tight ass jail car, bending over and coughing, my dignity, my freedom being stripped, pride and dignity stripped, feeling like less than, in the nasty ass cell, eating jail food. That's what a real nigga is? He was not a real nigga going to jail. He was a real fool. And that's like a natural hair. This girl is pretty, bro. got on New Balance, dress fly like. And she's attractive, bro. Man, I ain't trying to be no cop, but that shit ain't working. Me taking all your shit, funky ass feet, and going all the grabbing on people's balls and nuts. What if she like that shit? Some of these female cops who are literally linked like this, like, that's good. Touching on my ass and grabbing on me, touching on. I don't want that shit, bro.
Same way we came in?
I don't good.
Oh, what's up?
Public embarrassment of going to jail now. Like, anybody who glorifies jail and prison is a dummy. He's a damn fool.
The what?
He's an idiot.
Oh, you did? What'd you get? Performance. Oh, they're gonna see your shit. Model 3 or?
Why?
Why?
Fast. And then they all 4,000 credits. So
The leasing for
get the Volkswagen. It's great.
Now she's about to take that ride, bro.
Marie Aviles was charged with felony grand theft and felony organized fraud under $20,000.
Damn, so old girl was charged with a fucking felony. Like, ooh, god damn. But hey man, you wanna be a street nigga? You wanna be about that life? It's consequences. It ain't cool to be about that life. Man, she is facing the felony. I thought it was a misdemeanor. This bitch is facing now she got an F on her report card. Woo! Lawyer fees, court fees, paying back that, probation. Like she had to get probation for this. This shit expensive, man, breaking the law, dog. Now she got a record on her, bro. Will follow you all the days of your life. Guys, I don't know if you notice, now she got the mark of Cain. This record that's never going to be removed. Even after let's just say if she do some prison sin, she still got the record. Now she give up her rights to a firearm, can't vote, can't get certain, now you can't get a home. Why would you want to put yourself under that, subject yourself to being a slave, being a fucking slave? Going to prison ain't nothing but slavery. Going to jail ain't nothing but slavery, bro. Don't do that shit, man. Hey, stay straight and narrow, be a square, cause it's fair. Be a square, cause it's fair. Y'all like come subscribe to the video. It's your boy J. Rue. This is a Square Game channel. This is Sidewalk Nigga channel. Hey, we out of this bitch.